Hey guys, having a chill afternoon at home. I know that a lot of you are worried and you wonder how I deal with all the all this stupid evil. Hey guys, hi Baldy. I'm just chilling at home. Long day. I'm happy because I rescued my a kitty that I wanted for since July last year. I think it was July or August. I don't know, maybe July. But sometime. It's been over a year that I wanted. Have a great night. I need to. Oh, okay, Georgette. Thank you, and thank you for being concerned for Lorraine, because it's really not. You know what? The way I deal with things is different. But see, I grew up different. I grew up with, I don't know, just I don't know. I mean, I deal with things in a different way, and I know that people are not the way that I am. So I really thank you for sticking up for Lorraine, because what they're doing to her right now is really, really, really screwed up, because they know that it's, how can anybody call herself her friend and be doing what she's doing to her, when she knows she's an absolute liar, bringing her name into it's weird, because it's like, if you're going to put her on the spot, like, how stupid are you to put her on the spot when she knows you're lying? And if anything, she's not gonna lie for you. So whatever. These people are stupid. Hi, Cynthia. Baldy. Hi, Baldy. Yeah, thick-skinned, and more than anything, I was just talking to Cynthia actually right now, and I tell her that I've been through a lot, guys. I've seen a lot of things. Like, I've seen a lot in Mexico. I've seen a lot of suffering, a lot of pain. So, life may not always be, perfect, but you always have to be thankful for the good things in your life. I've lived in, many different places. I've seen millionaires that are so unhappy. I've seen billionaires that commit suicide. And I've seen people in Mexico that have nothing and are happy because they're healthy and they're strong. Okay, so I've seen it all. And I've been so blessed to have direct contact with all of it, so I really appreciate, I really value life, and I really appreciate life, and I don't take anything for granted ever, I lived in Calabasas. I mean, I don't know if you guys know what Calabasas is, or where it is, but I lived in Calabasas, and, and I lived in East LA. So just, that's just to give you guys a contrast. And, so I know the difference really well. And I know, what happy people look like, and it's not always related to what you have. It's more related to basically your faith. And last year I tried, one of these women that is constantly stalking me. I tried telling her, like, enjoy life, even if, I even told her, do yoga or something, pray, do yoga, do something with your life, instead of spending your life, attacking people, because you think you're destroying somebody else's life, and maybe you are, but in the end, you're only going to end up destroying yourself. And, and recently she may get a little flash of, like here and there, but it goes away because it's not real. The way she does it, it's the things aren't real, and you got to be real. Like, the reason why I'm sorry, my hair, you guys know my hair. The reason why I'm the way that I am is because I'm real. It's me. I hate makeup, because makeup, I know I love makeup when you're going to go somewhere or whatever, but makeup, to me, it's like, I can't do this to my face, because it just it goes everywhere. So that's why I don't wear it. I love it. I love the way it looks, and I have makeup, but I love being able to do this to my face, and just be me. I have nothing on. Like, this is who I am. And that's the same way I am with everything, with my dogs, with this, with that. Sometimes that's created a lot of obsession. I get a message today from someone that I actually, someone I've never met. It's a fake account who's been communicating with me for the last probably about year and a half. And she only made the account so she could tell me about a woman who's obsessed with me in Mexico, right? And I haven't seen this woman probably in about 10 years. I haven't seen her. She's younger than me. She's probably about 6 or 7 years younger than me, and I haven't seen her in about 10 years. And this fake account started writing to me about, I don't even know, about a year and a half ago, I think it was, to tell me to be careful with her. And I was like, why? Like, why should I be careful with her? She's like, because she's obsessed with you. She watches all your pages. She watches your Instagram. She watches your this. She hates Trump because of you. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't seen her in 10 years. She goes, yeah, well, she's obsessed with you. And right now, Tamales is going to go try to research this one. You're not going to find her, Tamales. You're not going to find her. But anyway, you're not going to find her. But I think, like, one of the reasons why they I mean, think about it. She's about 6 or 7 years younger. It seems to me like she could have a good life, and I haven't seen her in 10 years. And apparently the woman is obsessed with me, and I've never done anything to her. I've never anything. The only thing is that she was, I think at one point she became kind of obsessed with my store or something. I don't know. She had this thing for clothing, and at my store I had there was a point where I had like 5,000 or 6,000 dresses. So she used to go in there and and get buy dresses here and there. But why develop hate towards me when I never did anything to her? And if anything, I was nice to her, And so this fake account starts writing to me and telling me, be careful with her. She's obsessed with you. She goes to parties, she gets drunk, and she starts saying your name. And I'm like, this is crazy. So I'm not new to this. And hi, Jolene. Hi, Terry. Tomorrow isn't promised, so they don't bother me. Exactly, Baldy. So I had a really interesting grandmother that, I'll tell you guys about. My grandmother lived such a simple life. I had 2 very different grandmothers, okay? One that was very apprehensive, okay? Very apprehensive. And she was amazing, and I loved her, obviously. She was my grandmother. But I watched her be very apprehensive. And I watched her suffer a lot, because I did. She suffered a lot. And so that was one of my grandmothers. But my other grandmother, and that one, she was sick a lot, and unfortunately she died when she was 72. My other grandmother didn't give a crap about anything, okay? And when my biological dad passed away, that was her only son. And her words were, I'm not going to cry because people love to see you cry, and I'm not going to put on a show. And I was like, oh my God, like, are you serious? This is your son. And she was like, well, this is how God wanted it. I'm going to trust God's, decision. And I got to pray for him, and, that he's in a better place. Sorry, just got a notification that he's in a better place. And, I'm going to, just deal with it. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so crazy. But guys, she was such a happy, just such a relaxed person. Like, her life were her plants, her tea in the morning, she loved, I don't know why, she loved her couch. Like, she had like 3 different beds, and she used to sew. So she had all kinds of pillows and blankets and all kinds of stuff, because she was into that. But she loved her couch, and she loved her plants, and she just had cats, and like, it was just, her life was so simple. And she was 90 something, and she was still working because she didn't want to stop working. She didn't need it. She didn't, she had money to live for whatever she needed, but she owned her house and whatever else. But she wanted to work in her 90s. Like, she was 80 something and still commuting to work because she wanted to. So it's I learned a lot from all that, you know. So some hate success. Yeah, that's true too. So anyway, there's a rally this weekend in New Mexico that I just read that Jen is going to. If you guys can go. I'm so far away. I wish I could go. I wish I could. I would really need that right now. I would love to see President Trump in person. That would be so cool at a rally. His rallies are so amazing. I've been to so many. I've been to probably I don't know how many, maybe, I have no idea anymore, but a lot. I've been to a lot of his rallies. Last one I went to was in El Paso, and that was really cool. We got VIP tickets, and we were sitting right behind him. So he started talking about dogs, and everybody should have a dog, and how we love our dogs. And I was like, me, dogs, you know? And I'm like, is he saying it because I'm right here? Paloma for Trump dogs. So I wish I could see him in person, but I can't drive that far, so whatever. It's not that far. It's like it's like a 12-hour drive. I would love to see him in person and, you know, like at a rally. It would be so cool. It would be so cool. I love his energy. He's so strong. He's so, his stamina that he calls it, right? I love that about him. So, oh well, maybe he'll have a closer one sometime in the next few months. You know, maybe Vegas, or he's never done one in LA that I know of. So maybe LA or Vegas in the next few months so I can see him. So whatever. But anyway, he's the first president that doesn't have a dog. Yeah, he said that. And he goes, everybody tells me, okay, because it was weird. So we were at the El Paso rally, right? And suddenly he starts talking about dogs out of nowhere, right? I was sitting right behind him. And he's like, and we all love our dogs. And I was like, yeah, we do, you know. And he was like, everybody tells me I should get a dog. You know, it'd be politically correct for me to have a dog. He goes, but I don't have time for a dog. He goes, I would look so cool walking down, you know, the White House lawn with a dog or whatever. And then he started talking about German Shepherds and how German Shepherds were so much better than any technology to detect drugs or whatever else. And yeah, if he has one in San Diego, we're going so we can see him in person, Nancy. I would love to see him because you're in San Diego, right? So we can go to a rally. I don't know when he'll have one. I went to the one in San Diego in 2016. That's where all of us got beat up and jumped by all these, you know, protesters with Mexican flags. But I don't know. Maybe he'll have one again. Or if he has one in Vegas, maybe we can go to Vegas again. I went to one in Vegas where they claimed that I was with a pimp. It's just so stupid. When in reality, I was with that woman. But yeah, the Vegas one was fine, but we could get in because she was late. You know, she's always late everywhere, always eating up everybody's time. And so we couldn't get in. By the time we got there, it was too late. So we saw it from outside. But it was still cool because we got I think it was about 10,000 people outside. So that was pretty cool. You know, all those people outside. And we did a lot of cool videos and a lot of interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, if he has one in Vegas, we should go. We should go so we can see our president. Yeah. I know. They claim that I went with a pimp. Like, oh my God, are you serious? Like, this is how stupid these people are. And then I don't know if you guys have seen that. Well, people have sent me screenshots that they're making these fake accounts with that guy Ivan's name, or the Dr. Phil. They're making fake accounts that say Dr. Phil. They're so stupid. Sorry guys, no, don't start laughing. They're making fake accounts that say Dr. Phil or Ivan, and where he says something like, I didn't see it, but I heard about it. That's something like they make an account with that guy's name, the Ivan guy, and then he says, you know, you want me, you know, it's so stupid. Sorry. But anyway, so, and then we got, you know, but this is what I was talking about. I have so much on my mind. what they're doing to Lorraine, they shouldn't do that. They shouldn't do that because Lorraine, I think, has always had like really, really good intentions. And sometimes, people, I mean, things happen, but Lorraine is not a bad person. She should never bring Lorraine's name into this, only because she's mad and hysterical or whatever. No one should bring Lorraine's name into this. Like, it's not fair. She hasn't gone out there, and I mean, they're mad because they want her to talk negative about me, and she won't, because she's a good person. But and I think in the end she really knows me. She really, really knows me. And it's unbelievable that someone can just, like, for example, this Mary woman. Oh my gosh, like, really, really, you're gonna make all this stuff up that you have absolutely no proof of, when you've got I don't even know, and it sucks talking about, animals or whatever, but like, you're gonna criticize me for anything about my animals when you got a dog who's probably about 400, I don't know how many pounds, but like, he's really, 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 really heavy, can't walk, you don't even cut his nails, like, just because you're lazy and you don't want to, the dog can't even walk. Like, he's like literally overweight, because I take care of him, and you're going to sit there and criticize me for anything. Like, it's ridiculous. So anyway, it's really ignorant, and they think it's cute. Well, they're only hurting themselves, because I don't even watch their shows, just so you know. I just started another class today. So trust me, I have more than a busy schedule right now, especially right now and over the last 2 weeks. So over last week or so, week and something. Hold on, let me turn on my flash because I can't. It's really dark. So I don't watch them, but I get like screenshots here and there. But in the end, it's funny that they are. It's such a joke of a show, if you want to call it that. But at the same time, they are sort of like kind of like legal, right? They do have like a 503 or whatever it's called, and they are in America, so they can be sued, and it is slander, and it is libel, and it is, defamation of character, and it is all kinds of things, because at the end of the day, it is, whether they think it's funny, and they're going to try to say, well, it was fake accounts commenting and this and that, and they're just giving them a platform. But no, I mean, the woman is actually doing it herself. Like, she's actually doing it herself. She's not just sharing information. No, you're not sharing information. You're telling people that I committed voter fraud. You're telling people that I'm a criminal. You're taking clips from movies and what is not real and making it appear as real. Knowing that it's slander, knowing that you are lying to your audience to try to assassinate my character, that at this point everybody's just laughing at. But in the end, it's not just like a funny show. It's not comedy, which is what a lot of people hide behind. That's what they do to the president. But you claim you're a reputable, respectable, legit show, and it's just. And then Mary hiding behind her glasses when she doesn't even wear glasses. She probably went and got some just so she could put them on and hide those bags under her eyes, She's just mad because I didn't want to be whatever she needed, and I told Krista, don't be careful, because I've already been there, and and then I warned somebody else, so that's why she's really mad. But I mean, I don't think it's fair to go around hurting people for your own benefit. I'm sorry, Like, I could have just walked away and then not said anything, but why? Even if I don't like you, I'm still going to warn you. Like, I don't like somebody's daughter, but I still warned her, be careful, because she's going to end up hurting you. This is what this woman does. She hurts, people. So, be careful, and whatever. That's why she's so mad. So anyway. It is illegal, and it is malicious intent. It really is. So you're blocked from commenting, of course. The lady that I sent you in the picture, yes, I think it's her. She said plane tickets, computer, and money. Who sent plane tickets, computer, and money? Who the hell sell plane tickets, computer, and money? Where? No, I told you guys that back in December, Donna, my friend Donna, gave me this computer right here. And that was a really nice lady, which was about 10 months ago. I mean, she's still my friend, but I'm saying like, she gave it to me back in December, and that was like kind of like for Christmas. So actually it was Christmas. She gave it to me December 24th. So that was for Christmas. And, yeah, so no plane tickets, no computer. And, let's see, what's Belinda? They're really ignorant. Hold on, let me read your comments. The lady from New York. No, I think you mean from Jersey. She's not from New York. She's from Jersey. So, wait, hold on. She admitting to searching people you know. They're crazy. Oh my God. She admitted to like her like stalking people that I know. Well, I know a lot of people, so you're gonna have to, you know what, like get all you want. I don't really care. You know what? I think it started off with her trying to deviate the attention from Oscar and Blue, so because they were, you know, they were so upset about being exposed, and now because I replied and I told her what I really think of her and stuff, and I told her what a ratchet Mexican it's the thing is that she's not really a Mexican. She's the type of person that is kind of like caught. She's the total opposite from me. She's caught in between two worlds. She's not Mexican and she's not American. In Mexico, she's not accepted. And in America, she's not accepted. She's only accepted in America by people that think like her. But she's not accepted by real Americans. So that's why she wants to turn America into, and she calls it America. She wants to turn America into Mexico, you know, because she doesn't feel that she fits in. But it has nothing to do, she doesn't realize that it has nothing to do with culture. It has nothing to do with what she looks like. It has nothing to do with where she's from or you know, her ethnicity or her racial background. It has to do with the way that she behaves. You know, it just, she doesn't fit in. The Americans won't really accept her, you know. I mean, they'd be nice to her, whatever, you know, but the best she could do is get a guy, an American guy, so that she can feel accepted. But there's more factors into a man accepting you than society accepting you. And he accepts her because, you know, maybe it may be other things, but when it comes to really fitting in, she doesn't feel like she fits in America. But if she comes to Mexico, she doesn't fit in Mexico either. She's not Mexican. You know, and so there's a lot of people like that sometimes, but she's doing it to herself. It's like, become an American and then you'll be accepted. Or just move to Mexico and try to be a Mexican. But if you're going to try to be a Mexican in America when you don't know if you knew Mexico, then yeah, you know, but you don't know Mexico. Can't even, she thinks she speaks Spanish. She doesn't. She sounds like an idiot in Spanish, just so you guys know. So she's like caught between two worlds, the complete opposite for me. I'm like really, really, really Mexican. And I'm also very proud to be as American as I can be for being an immigrant. And I love representing where I come from and my roots when being in America. So the lady being interviewed said you found a dog on a bench and she paid for you to get it. No, there was a video on a dog on Ben's video, and she asked me for like a week and a half, go get it. I told her it's about a 3-hour drive from me, back and forth. And she showed it to me, and I was like, oh, you know, it was inside a shelter. And I said, yeah, you know, it took me a while. Because I have so many dogs. I'm so busy. So I finally drove, she knew that, about 3 hours to go get it, right? Beautiful dog, Cocker Spaniel. She's right here. She's right outside. And so I finally go and get it. And, you know, she's complaining about not having any money and having all these, she had a $30,000, I think, GoFundMe for her mortgage or something, or, you know, to save her house or something. And So I just went and got it, and she never sent me any money. Probably about I gotta check dates, but about 2 or 3 months later, she sent me probably about $100 because she wanted something else. And then she sent me money. She sent me like $50 for dog food, but like 2 months or 3 months later. And then she started saying, well, it's my dog, it's my dog, it's my dog. And I was like, well, I mean, if you're going to come get it, yeah, I'm not going to, I don't have $500, $600 to ship you a dog right now. And, I mean, come on, I'm trying to rescue here. I'm trying to help here, And she's like, well, I'm going to come get it. I was like, okay, fine, drive 3,000 miles and come get it. But she never did, because she just keeps saying stuff and she never really does it, She also kept saying that she was going to sue this person and sue that person and her attorney and her attorney and her attorney and her attorney and she never did anything. I asked her, she was like, I'm going to write a letter for you against this person and this person when you go to court. She never did. She didn't even write like a 10-page, like a 10-page letter, like a 10 sentence letter, nothing, like Lorraine wrote this big letter. She had it notarized, just basically with the truth, and she kept saying, oh, I'm going to write this letter. I'm going to write this letter. So she's all talk. And she wanted full control of my pages and I didn't give them to her. She wanted to delete and whatever other moderators. And I said, I'm not going to allow you to do that because these people have been kind to me. Like, why would I just delete someone who has been loyal and helping me for the last 6 months just because you want her gone when she didn't do anything to me or to you that I know of? And so she started flipping out, and she was also taking money from other moderators, and she was taking money from people she met on my page. And somebody called her out on making a GoFundMe with my name that I never even looked at. And I also heard from other people that she was taking my pictures and getting money for the dogs. And so, the whole thing was just weird. So, she doesn't have a shelter. She has a house. She has a house with a yard and she has dogs. She doesn't have, there's no shelter. There's no shelter. Don't, guys, I don't even call myself a shelter. I have I say my yard, my backyard, my front yard, whatever, I don't even call myself a shelter. So yeah, they are all in this together. But, I never really thought she would go as far as lying. Like, I mean, it's one thing if you want to be a backstabber and put stuff out if it's real. But to say that she gave me all kinds of money for a dog that, I mean, I have dates of everything. So I went and picked up Duquesa. I have the video and I have it saved on this phone with the exact date, and it's on my regular page probably, or maybe my dog's page, I don't know. So I have the video when I picked up Duquesa, right? I picked her up from a shelter that Oscar took us to when Ben was over here. So have her show you any money transfer, anything between that date and 2 months after that. She didn't send me a dime, okay? And she got really mad because I kept, showing Duquesa and saying, oh, look, I just rescued her. She was like, well, that's my dog. That's my dog. I was like, yeah, okay, it's your dog. We're not fighting here over the dog, okay? I'm not trying to fight here for dogs. I mean, she's beautiful and I'm featuring her, but I'm not trying to, if you want her, fine, come get her. But I'm not going to drive to San Diego and try to figure out how to get, sanitary permits and this and that and this. Like, I don't know how to do all that. I've never done any of that, I already have enough. Like, if I'm going to spend $500, I'm going to spend $500 on helping other dogs, not shipping one across the country. Why don't you just go to a pound and rescue one over there? I mean, it's about helping them. It's not about personal satisfaction. It's about what difference you can make in their lives, not in your life, but in their lives. So there's all these dogs, at pounds and over there, but you want me to ship you a dog from here, or if you're going to come out and get it, you want to take a road trip or whatever, fine. But don't expect me, when I have so many to help, to go out of my way to take this dog and figure out how to get it to you, because I'm not going to do all that, you know? I have too many more to help to do that. And so I have to check her, I have to check dates, but it was at least 2 months between the time that I rescued that Cocker Spaniel. She did, with Bruce, she actually helped me with Bruce. She sent me, I think, $70 for Bruce. And I featured her on my dog's page. I said, thank you for helping. And, because we bought Bruce from the guy because he was a drug addict and we had to bribe him with money, there was no other choice to take the dog from him. And we had to, I think I gave him $75 or something. And, so that was the only way to get Bruce, because otherwise the guy was not going to let him off that chain and let him go. And so she helped with that. But at the same time, she was getting help from my donors. Well, not my donors, but because it's not donors, but she was getting help from my followers on my page, And I have messages where she actually tells me, and I'm like, oh, whatever. Especially, because she was going through a hard time or whatever. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So they lie. Oh, no, I'm not accusing you of accusing. Hold on. Why you have so many problems with, I don't know, because so why do I have so many problems with Melinda? I don't know. Well, when you have a strange woman out of nowhere make a comment about you in front of 350,000 people and call you violent when you've never met her or done anything to her, well, maybe that can become a problem. Or when you have Amy private texting people about you and calling you all kinds of things because she's jealous that your videos are going viral, then that could become a problem. So that's how it starts. I didn't do anything to Melinda. I didn't do anything to Amy. And that's just how it starts, And when you talk back, then you're bullying them. So that's how it starts. But, and with this Cindy woman, I've never met her. I've never met her or even knew who she was. And she just started making videos about me. So that's how it starts. So... And I don't back down, and I don't keep it inside, because whatever you keep the venom you keep inside turns into poison for yourself. So I'm going to talk about it, and I'm going to do whatever I got to do. And so, yeah, I mean, for her to go as slow as, and then she suddenly wanted to start deleting my moderators. And I was like, why? Why do you want to delete my moderators? Like, what did they do to you? I mean, it's one thing if they did something to you or me or something, then yeah, but but why would you want to delete my moderators who have been loyal to me? Because you feel that you're giving me some money, because it wasn't, guys, let me tell you something. She got more than from the people that she got on my page than I got from her. Okay. But she was struggling and she was complaining about, not having a job and this and that. So I was like, okay, fine. Whatever, I mean, I figure she's a good person. She also rescues. So why not? She even told me, hey, this person helped me out, whatever. That meant she gave her money. That she didn't help her out. And the person's very, she's very caring, because I know her. I mean, she met her on my page, and she was, she's very, she's very caring, and she's very generous. And so why isn't she putting that out there? Why isn't she saying, well, I was getting money from Paloma's friends? She's not saying that. And I think total, I gotta check exactly how much she sent me, but I don't know. She put out a GoFundMe. I know she put out a GoFundMe, and I never even checked it on her, with her name, because she even got called out on it. And I don't know who's coming up now with this $5,000. I think it's just a fake account saying a joke or something stupid. But no, she asked her from the time I rescued Duquesa from that video, which was, I gotta check dates. I think it was like May, maybe. ask her to show you how much money she sent for Duquesa over the next 2 months. I took care of her. I put her in my bedroom to make sure she was okay. I didn't want her with the rest of the dogs because she was not fixed, because she was not, I didn't know if she got her shots. People at the shelter, they said that the owners dropped her off, and her tail was cut and everything else. So they assumed she had shots or whatever, but I kept her in my bedroom. She literally destroyed one of my mattresses. It's an IKEA mattress that you can take the, a cover off. So I even told her, I said, look, she destroyed one of my mattresses. She destroyed the carpet in in my bedroom, and I was like, it's fine, whatever. I don't care. I don't even use that bedroom anyway. It's the bedroom where I have my TV that I don't even use. And she knew that, but she's not putting that out there. You see, she's not putting it out that all the stuff that I was doing for her, not for her, but to make sure that the doggy was okay. Because I really, I don't rescue unless I know that I'm going to be able to take care of them. I didn't want to just grab her and throw her in with the rest of the dogs when she wasn't fixed, because then she was going to end up pregnant or something, and she knew that. And she didn't send any money to ever have her even fixed or vetted or anything. So she's a liar. And she has no record of sending any money from the date I picked up that doggy until at least 2 or something months later. I got to check, but it was a while. No, and I'm letting you ask your questions. Why I have the same right to be as you. This is not personal for me. Well, I'm not blocking you, so I'm giving you that right. We usually have many, many more people on her live streams. Oh yeah. This is my personal account. I don't even have that many followers on here. I'm not on my regular account. On my regular account, I have I don't know. Guys, it's this is about Cindy doing a shit, making up lies. Paloma's responding to it, letting us know her side. I haven't even watched it, just so you guys know. I'm just responding to stuff that I hear. I don't watch them. The woman gives me a headache, honestly. I tried watching the red sweater video. I could only watch maybe about 5 minutes before I started literally getting a headache. I don't know what it is about her voice. Maybe I'm too sensitive. Maybe I'm too, I don't know what it is, but I got a headache right away. So I don't watch her stupid videos. I'm waiting for her to come up with something else, because she's desperate, and it does have to do with Oscar and Anthony. Obviously, she's trying to help them out, and they're probably paying her. But in the end, right now, again, it's it became personal because I started calling her out for what I see, for what I see her, for who she really is, for how she really feels, and that's what really bothers her. So, I can ask her whatever I want. No, you're not being disrespectful. If you were being disrespectful, I would have blocked you already. So, and this is my personal account. I only have 1,000 followers on here. I'm not going to use my Paloma for Trump account where I have more followers and I'd have 100 people watching right now, because it's not political. It's personal. And so we have to be careful, because you know what? In the end, their only goal is to destroy the movement. Their only goal is to take us voices down, And if we allow it, then they win. They take this page down, I don't really care. I'll make another one, If they take that other one down, well, because maybe I allowed it, It's at the end, they don't destroy you. You can only destroy yourself. They can only get you to destroy yourself. They can only push you, and you allow it. So if I'm going to be doing any videos like this one, I'm going to do it on here. Not that it's hate speech or anything, but I'm going to do it on here. And if this page gets taken down, I'm sure everybody will be back, whatever. And, but in the end, we got to keep going, because their only objective is to take down the president. Their only objective is to destroy America to make it what they want it to be. If America gets filled up with Mexicans, she will feel like she's the queen, you see? If America gets filled up with Mexicans, she will feel superior to everybody else. Because right now, she feels inferior to Americans, okay? That's why she wants America destroyed. She feels, that's why she has to find a weak man that she can abuse, an American man that she can abuse, because it makes her feel powerful. It makes her feel better about herself.
Way older.
Oh yeah, and older. Yeah, exactly. And she has to find a man who's 20 years older. Which maybe people have older partners or whatever. But like, what you can't get, you can't get a man that you don't have to step on and who's 20 years older than you. Like, seriously, whatever. Sorry, I like him young, so whatever. But anyway, and I like, I like somebody who I can learn from, who has an opinion, who will sit me down and say, no, you're wrong. And this is how it's going to, I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down, and whatever. So, unless people see something, they shouldn't discuss it. Yeah, it's a lot of hearsay, and I'm going to tell you how it's going to go down. Like, oh my God, whatever. But yeah, that's why she wants to fill up America with Mexicans, so she can feel better about herself. So she can feel like, she's, whatever. But it sucks because America is not Mexico. America is America. America was founded by Europeans. And if you want to be in a place that is like Mexico, then maybe you should go to Mexico. But the problem is that you don't fit in Mexico. So it's a big deal. It's complex. I know. But we're not going to let you turn America into Mexico. America's going to remain America. Mexico's going to remain Mexico. Always your country first. Always your country first, people. Always your country first. Give me money. Always your country first. America's going to remain America. Mexico's going to remain Mexico. We're going to behave like Americans in America. Hopefully we're going to behave like Americans, hopefully in Mexico too at some point, or at least not Americans, but we're going to behave more civil in Mexico. Hopefully we're not going to be killing each other everywhere. And hopefully we're going to have more law and order in Mexico as well. We're going to have more respect, less jealousy, more honor, all the things that Americans have that Mexicans don't really have sometimes, we're going to have more of that in Mexico. Answer to Amy. She's here. No, there is no Amy on here. Oh, Amy. Amy, here comes Amy the stalker. $5,000 she gave you and she proved it. She proved it just like you proved my multiple voting. Have her send me a screenshot of the $5,000 that somebody sent you, lying alcoholic. Poppy's, it's very cheap to get them fixed. Poppy's never gonna get fixed, you stupid moron. Poppy's not gonna get fixed. He has kidney problems. He can't be fixed. Amy, go away. Go have a buzzball. Seriously, go away. Get out of here. Nobody gave me $5,000 for a dog. And you know what? Now I'm going to contact PayPal. And they're going to have to prove this because they claim they did it through PayPal, right? So now I'm going to contact PayPal. And you better be able to prove your stupid accusations, you alcoholic, as always. Always talking your crap. You didn't learn in court. You didn't learn in court when a judge told you to get out of his courtroom, you jealous drunk. But anyway, $5,000. Are you kidding me? I can build a shelter with $5,000.
Yeah.
So I just answered to the drunk. So anyway, no, nobody donated $5,000. And you know what? Now if this drunk is really saying this, because I thought it was just like a joke from a fake account. Now this drunk is here really, really, really saying that I got $5,000 for a dog. And you know what? Stop looking at my puppy's genitals, you pervert. Seriously. Puppy, come here. Speaking of puppy, look at this drunk. She needs a man, papi. She really needs a man. Like, I'm gonna get fix papi when he can't. I won't even let him out of my sight because his kidneys are not working well. Come here, mi amor. Come here, mi amor. Come here. It's freaking perverted. You're seriously delusional. Like, you really need. You know what? You really need professional help. You really do. I'm telling you, Amy. Like,
yeah, Melinda doesn't, but she.
Yeah, Melinda doesn't, but you do. You're delusional. Like, seriously, you're just like. You know what? You're wrong. Like, you are, I mean, you're in pain. You're an alcoholic. Like, why are you even on here? Okay, papi.
Sí te dije que me insultó 2 veces en corte esta.
Oh, really? You cursed somebody out? This video is about to die. Here, hold on. I gotta plug in my phone. Where's my? Do you have my battery?
Me dijo una vez, loser, no sé qué, que si
oh, really? You called him a loser?
Una restraining order, a mí también.
Oh, you threatened him that you were gonna get a restraining order against him. You're such a.
Yeah.
You're such a joke. You really are. You're such a joke. Look at Papi. Look at Papi. Looking at my dog's genitals. My dog who has kidney problems can't even. I won't even let him out of my sight. Make sure he doesn't eat anything he's not supposed to. Because yeah, he drinks better water than you do. You freaking alcoholic. He eats special food. He eats he drinks glass bottled water because I'm afraid of all the chemicals that are gonna ruin his kidneys. And you want him to get fixed. Hold on. Freaking liars. You're sober. Well, you should be. You should be. Hold on, I make sure my phone is plugged in. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I hope you're sober. Shouldn't be drinking. It's like you only, I'm telling you, Amy, honestly, you only hurt yourself with not getting help. Like, look at you. You're stalking my videos once again. I don't even think of you. The only reason why I even thought of you earlier is because somebody brought you up. This G Lomar guy, he brought you up. Otherwise, I would never even think of you. You made a shit show trying to serve me for a restraining order with a bunch of lies that ended up getting dismissed anyway. Like, I'm telling you, you need to move on. You need to get a life, you know. You need to stop drinking. You need to eat better. Like, look at my skin, Amy. Seriously. And look at your skin. Like, come on. Get a clue. Seriously. Look at my neck. And look at your neck. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. Papi, really? Really? You're just gonna sit here and go to sleep? Really? Anyway, I know Papi loves me. Ask Barbie to show you. Yeah, show me. Oh, I'm so glad you're saying this because I thought it was a joke. I thought this whole $5,000 thing was a joke. Now, and the reason why you do it and you keep saying it is to really make people believe it. Just like you made people believe that I wasn't illegal. And I love how Dr. Phil just made so much fun of you. She like, is she an illegal? Should we revoke her citizenship because she hurt your feelings? Remember? Oh my God, you look whatever. But anyway, no, you don't, Amy, and you know that. I even took a poll. You don't. You really don't because you drink too much. You drink too much, and it damages the tissue of your connective tissue. So much you have to learn, Amy. Seriously. But anyway, I'm not even gonna waste my time with you because Papi's sleeping. He's sleeping right now. He's snoring now. He's snoring. He's seriously snoring. He's snoring. Are you kidding me? He just fell asleep. Oh, because she has you blocked, Margie, probably. I had fun last night. Yeah, I had a lot of fun last night. I was with a bunch of kids and adults, and we danced and we had cake. And they had some beer. I don't really like beer though, because beer is bloating. So I had probably a half a beer, but I don't like hard alcohol. I'll drink tequila every now and then, but that's it. So yeah, she is nuts. No, you don't. You don't have beautiful skin, and you know that. Like, that's why you put all that makeup on. Look, I have no makeup on. Look, see? No makeup. And I don't need it. Like, you really... I mean, I'm not going to be rude. Whatever. Paloma says that she doesn't drink and... Oh, yeah, I get happy. I get happy, Flabs. I get really happy. I get really happy. I don't need to drink. I'm happy right now and I'm not drinking. I'm always happy. I'm always happy. Always. Sober. Or if I have a drink. But I can be sober and be happy. Nope. I don't need to be drunk to be happy. I'm always happy. Not always, because, you know, you can have bad, obviously everybody has bad days. I have bad days all the time. But I'm saying, like, in general, I'm happy. And Amy sitting here stalking my video. Like, puppy's sleeping. Shh. He fell asleep. He's sleeping. She wants me to fix him with the pretend $5,000 that, now you guys are going to have to prove it. Now you guys are going to have to prove it. I'm not going to let this go. Just watch. I'm not going to let this go. So, I'm definitely not going to let this go. If somebody claimed that they gave me $5,000, oh, you better be able to prove it. I want PayPal. I want records directly from PayPal or however you claim you sent them. I want records directly from whatever it was. PayPal, whatever they claim it was. I'm assuming PayPal because that's what everybody uses. But we're not gonna get screenshots. We're not gonna get photocopies. We're gonna call PayPal. Okay, I'm gonna make a phone call to PayPal and I'm gonna record it because I have 2 phones. I'm always wired, remember? And it's legal to record in Mexico. There's no law against it, and I live in Mexico. Whether it's admitted in court or not, I don't know. But everything I do it from Mexico. So I can expose from Mexico. Sue me! Sue me! Anyway, you should sue them. I know. I should. He's sleeping. Shh. I can't yell. He's sleeping right now. Puppy's sleeping. Anyway, what was I saying?
She played a recording of a phone conversation. Mrs. Second claimed the recording was altered. The court did not believe her testimony.
Oh, let me read to you guys what they told us in court. Oh my God, we made such fools of ourselves in court. Let me see that document. Let me see this document. This is so funny. This is so funny. The paper from court. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. But anyway, so I know, puppy's sleeping. He's sleeping right now. He fell asleep. Shh. I'm not cutting his balls off, you pervert. He's always with me. I could barely keep him alive from his kidney problems, and this idiot wants me to put him under anesthesia. Talk about being clueless. Seriously. Clueless. But anyway, he's sleeping. I'm not going to stay on that long so I can let him sleep, okay? He's sleeping. He's so cute. Puppy. He's snoring. Anyway, Amy, go get a drink. Or go get a life, honestly. And I'm going to call PayPal. Did she say it was through PayPal? Do you guys know? Let me know, please. If she said it was through PayPal, I'm going to call PayPal. And I'm going to get my statements for the last... I mean, I've only had PayPal since December, so... it's only 10 months. It's not like I have to go back, you know? I opened up my PayPal in December. While Amy was begging for money for her birthday party last year. Like, really, Amy? A GoFundMe for your birthday party? Really? She wanted what? How many? Like, how much money? $1,500 for her birthday party or something? Or, I can't remember. But anyway. And, well, a lot of us patriots have been traveling for years without even... I was traveling for years and I didn't even have a PayPal or a GoFundMe. So, good night. Oh, you too, Amy. Thank you. I'm not afraid of you, of your passive aggressiveness. You didn't scare me before. You don't scare me now. And if somebody gave me $5,000, oh my gosh, I want to see when and how. You better be able to prove it, because everything right now is being screenshot. I'm not screenshotting it, but somebody is. And everything you're saying right now is, again, slander. Like, you accuse me of having multiple social security numbers. What else did she accuse me of? Of voting multiple times when you contacted Lexit. Remember when you contacted Lexit and you told them that I voted multiple times? So stupid. And you didn't have any proof. It was all libel. But whatever. Oh, they never said that, so she's just making it up. Send Amy a frozen banana. Oh my god. No, guys.
Hey.
No, no.
Wait a minute.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go because Papi's sleeping. He's sleeping. Hold on. He fell asleep. And this is what I have to deal with every single night. This is what he does every night. You saw how he just came and cuddled. He loves doing this. He loves sleeping like this. So she was just making it up, basically, Margie. Of course. She's always making stuff up. Amy is always making stuff up. All the time. This is what she does. And I'm telling you, we have a saying in Spanish, Dios las hace y ellas se juntan. Meeting Flabs was literally her downfall. Like, you have no idea how much damage that woman has and will continue to do to you. Go large. Good night. Okay, good night, guys. I know it's getting. I know I can't. I don't want to talk too loud because I want to let Papi sleep. Okay. Send Amy a frozen banana. Oh my gosh, I just read that again. Sorry. Okay. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm going to go so I can let Papi sleep. Okay? Well, anyway. Good night, guys. My president right above me wishes you a good night. President Trump, make America great again. Make America great again. Okay. We're going to make America... Wait, I can't see. We're going to make America strong again. We're going to make America safe again. Good luck, Democrats. Good luck destroying America. He's sleeping. Look at him. He's so cute. He's not sleeping. He's cheating. He's wagging his tail right now. You cheater. He's not sleeping. He's faking it. He's faking it, you faker. You're not sleeping. You're just faking it. She said laptop, money, and plane tickets. No, nobody sent me plane tickets for anything. She's such a liar. You're such a liar. You're so mad because you can't take money from my... No, but now I'm going to make them show me. Who? What? You didn't even... What would you... Why? What plane ticket would you send me money for? I have all our conversations. I'm going to display them all. I have a conversation telling you I can't take more dogs, or you want me to keep taking dogs. Papi. Good night, guys. Love you all. Bye.